Good morning, everybody. Happy Mermaid Day. It's the boss lady here coming to you from my vehicle. Y'all, let me tell you, a girl is tired. I picked up my babies last night. Yes, picked up my babies. And let me turn this off. Let me turn that off. Picked up the babies last night. Y'all, I didn't get home till after midnight. You know, if I am, and you guys excuse me because I'm trying to go get coffee and get to work. Boss man's taking Miss Peanut to school today, so I won't have to leave. Praise God. So technically, I don't have to be there right at 6:30. Whew, thank you for the blessings, Jesus. Anyway, so their flight was supposed to get in at 10:23. I didn't get them. They didn't get in the car until dang near 11 o'clock, if not a little bit after. And then we just went, I was going to stop at the house and grab something for them, but then I was like, you know what, we'll get it later this weekend. Let's just get on to, my mom's house. And so my mom is texting, y'all here? Where you at? You know. But, yes, they made it safely. They didn't have such a great experience, which kind of bothered me for the simple fact they didn't have a good experience going through like TSA and stuff. And so, that kind of bothered me a little bit, because this would have been my grandson's first time. And so, my grandson, he's stocky, he got some broad shoulders. And oh my God, y'all, he's so gorgeous. He's so handsome. My goodness. Anyway, I just held my baby. I didn't even get to hug him until we got to my mom's house. I was like, get in, because the airport was a zoo. I'll tell you in a second. But anyway, so, he's big for his age as far as height and weight or whatever. And so, they thinking he older than what he was. And the TSA guy said something. And let me tell you something about baby girl, which she gets it from my mama. She was like, don't talk to my son that way. I was like, oh Lord. So they almost didn't make it to Minnesota because it was about to be a situation. But she did report them, and I'm glad, because they were just rude and obnoxious, and they didn't need to be. He had his cell phone in his pocket, and he had walked through the thing or whatever, and she was being held back because of her drink. And so the lady was giving her a hard time about that, and she was like, just throw it away, whatever, but the lady was like, well, you throw it away. I mean, just just unnecessary drama. And so she was dealing with that, and so she didn't realize that little man had walked through the metal detector. And so the guy was like, you should have known better, not to have no phone in your pocket, and and so that was just like not cool. And then I guess the airline, she flew Sun Country, and they were really rude to them as well. So she was like not happy. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But they made it, praise God. They had a straight flight, so they're here. So back to the airport, y'all. So normally, depending on what flight comes out of we have 2 terminals. So she flew into Terminal 2, which is our smaller airport, which is fine. So at the smaller airport, you're able to like kind of line up, and then as your people come, then you just pull up. Y'all, when I tell you that line was long, I was in the middle of the line. And finally when she said, okay, we got the bag, we're outside, I'm like, okay, we're at door 7, door 8, something like that. I'm like, okay, fine. So I go to jump in, right? Jump in the line. I get like 2 feet, then the line just stopped. It's just like not moving. I said, what the? They literally had to walk from door 878 all the way to door 3 where we were, because I could not go any further. It was a zoo. And then there was some little cop out there. He was directing traffic, but he wasn't doing too good of a job. Child was a hot mess. Whew. But they're here. They're safe. They're with mom and dad right now, sleeping. Your girl didn't get to go. I had to edit that video that y'all saw, the Friday video, because I forgot. Y'all, when I tell you a girl going to get her some coffee, I ain't even kidding with you, baby. So let me go ahead and put a pause for the calls, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Hooey. So the girl filled my coffee cup too high. If it was the other worker, she wouldn't have did that, but this guy in there was so rude. lady asked him, I don't know, he said something about the weather. Or I don't know, they said they were saying pleasantries, saying good morning. But then he said something about the weather, and the lady said, oh, are you going out of town this weekend? No. She said, are you going out of town? He said, for what? And she said, for the weekend, because it's the holiday. He said, just because other people do it don't mean I gotta do it. She said, it's gonna be beautiful. I mean, she's like really genuine. I mean, he was in such a little pissy mood. I'm like, see, I'm glad I didn't have to deal with him, because I'd have been like, what's your problem? It's Friday. Get it together. Be thankful for another day's journey. I did bring napkins. Because, yeah, it's still kind of, let me open it. Oh, I already got it open. I just don't want it to spill in my car. Protect the investment. Protect the investment. It's hot. Jesus. All right, so we're not going to sit here and watch Boss Lady drink coffee for 15 minutes. We're going to get our tail to work. That's what we're going to do. But anyway, I got the kids, took them to mom's. Then, my mom and dad just got back from out of town as well. So, because mom and dad went to Vegas. So, then mom wanted to talk about her trip. And then I was just like, y'all, guess what? I got to go to bed. So, let's wrap it up. So, this can tell you the reason why I'm getting coffee today. So, y'all know I'm not a person who stays up late. I go to bed super early. Well, I took a nap, but I didn't take a long nap. So when I woke up, I was still really good and tired. Child, let me tell you. Got my sunglasses. A girl about to be real cute, okay? I like these ones because the sunglass piece is a magnet. I have a clip-on for these, but I don't like the clip-on. I don't like the way they clip on. So, and like, say for instance, if I'm like moving too fast and I jump out the car and I forget to switch my glasses, it's okay because this is just a magnet. So let me show you. Well, no, never mind. I ain't gonna show you because it'd be too much. But anyway, so, everybody was so excited to see each other, and I just hugged and squeezed my grandson. Let me tell you, all that noise is not necessary on them cars. I'm telling you, my God, interrupting my stuff. But anyway, I was like, yeah, I gotta go. And so we got home. It was after midnight when we got home. And boss man stayed up until we got back because he know I'm not a night driver. And he know how, folks been driving around the city or whatever. So, as soon as we got in, he was like, okay, I'm out. He's off today because my baby got a blessing. So, there was something that he had told me he was kind of interested in. And he had me doing some research. I did some research. I found some classes for it. But everything I found was super expensive. Let me sit back. So it was super expensive. And I was like, I don't know what you want to do. So he was like, well, let me just wait it out. Let me see, blah, blah, blah. Well, that was a few months ago. I want to say few months. Was it last summer? I'm not sure. I know it's been a few months. Well, anyway, your girl is a part of everybody's email subscription, I swear. And I got an email the other day from one of our African American community centers. And I was like, and I know there's been like a different narrative that the city is trying to paint and trying to really get more people working and get them skills and certified in certain things and stuff for like next to nothing or free. So and normally when I get emails, I just delete. I'm like, I scan my emails. If it's not something I'm looking for, waiting for, I delete it. Honestly, I delete it. So when that happened the other day, I was in deletion mode, and I looked and I said, why did they send me something? I said, I don't remember signing up, but then again, maybe I did. Excuse me. So I said, well, I'm not going to delete this one. I'm going to at least scan it, see what they're talking about, and then I'll delete. Y'all, how about it wasn't nothing but God that I received that email, and it was like a fresh email because I had received it. What's today? Today's the 26th. So I had received that email roughly around, it was before the 19th. Yeah, because I mean, I got it last week. So it might have been around the 17th, 18th. But anyway, so I was maybe 2 days late in reading it. But anyway, so I read the email and then I saw something. And I said, wait a minute. So I screenshot and I sent it to him. And he was like, oh, how much? I said, let me keep looking. So I looked. And it said free. I said, oh, you got to do this. I said, if it ain't nothing, just to do it. You got to do this. I said, this is something you asked for. See, be specific in your prayer. Be specific in your prayer because he asked for it. And then we just kind of bless it and release it. Like, if God says it's so, then, it shall be. And so I told him it was free and he was like, oh, I want to sign up. I said, okay. I said, it's only for a day. It's not like it's, you got to go several days or weeks or whatever. And you'll get your certification. Child, we signed up. He goes today. Nothing but the grace of God with that blessing right there. So I'm excited about that. So that's why he's taking Miss Peanut to school because he doesn't have to be to his class until 10 o'clock. So I'm like, please take her to school. I'm like, give me every chance to just stay at work, lotion my hands. So yeah, so he's going to take her to school for me. I'm picking her up early because we have a movie date, a family movie date. Yes. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to just see my kids. And here's the thing. I was so excited getting my kids, right? How about I didn't get a hug from my baby? I got a hug from little man because I squeezed him. I told you, I said, when I see him, I'm going to squeeze him. And I just hugged him, and he just hugged me and hugged. I'm like, oh my God. He told his mama every summer he want to come up here. I'm like, I can see him coming up this summer. I can see him coming up the following summer. Now, the summer after that, Miss Peanut, she'll graduate from school. So that particular summer, I don't know because we might be shaking and moving depending on what she decided to do outside of high school. So, but I mean, for a little bit, I ain't got a problem with that. Now, I'm not going to do like mom and dad and drive him back home. We'll be catching us a flight. So I'll just, put it in the budget to, okay, if she fly him up, I fly him back. You know what I mean? And we'll just do it like that. So that's fine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. I mean, when I tell you, I'm so excited to have my kids. So excited to have my kids all together. And it's so funny because, we always kind of measured Miss Peanut and little man's heights, right? And so we were wondering, is he close to her height yet? But she is like a skyrocket, so she's just shooting up. And so, baby girl, that's much. Baby girl, she's short, my poor baby. And so, but he's almost looking at his mama eye to eye. So he's got to be about, his mom is 5'3", so he got to be about 5'2". Miss Peanut is 5'7", y'all. I kid you not. She 5'7", almost 5'8", actually. So yeah, because Miss Peanut is tall like my mother-in-law. So baby girl gets her height from me and my mom. Because I think I'm average height. I'm 5'5". I think that's average. But my mom is like 5'4", and then my daughter's 5'3". But then everybody else is taller than them outside of my grandson. And my mom's like, oh my God, he's almost as tall as me. I'm like, yeah, you still got one person in the family shorter than you. Because it's been funny. We always tease mom because mom, we always thought mom was going to be the shortest, but actually, baby girl's the shortest. But I just want to do this video because, yes, I got my babies. My babies are here. I'm loving it. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Today is the last day for staff at work. Praise God. When I tell you, this day was a day that I've been looking at since last August. I'm not even kidding. I pull out the calendar, I swear, at least once a week. When's the last day? When's the last day? When's the last day? But most staff will be gone by 10:30. So that's why I want to go to the meeting, because I won't get to say goodbye prior to the meeting. Oh, I forgot people can park in front of the school because school's out of session now. Now I'm parking where I park. Y'all park in front of the door if you want to. Because you know how people walk by and always got to touch your car. Don't put your hands in your pockets. So, did I tell y'all? I don't think I told y'all this. But at our block party that we had, so I parked in the parking lot, right? But I parked where I could see my car. How about I kept seeing like somebody congregating around my car? Child. When I was done with my shift, I must have walked over there. The closer I got, the closer I got, the closer I got. How about someone had put that garbage, water bottles, hot dog, whatever, on top of my car? On top of my car. Did you hear me say on top of my car? On my hood. When I went over there, I'm not going to even lie to you. I snapped, I crackled, and I popped. I was like, oh, y'all gonna get this mess off my car. Oh, I snapped. Do you hear me? Shoot. But yeah, so I was sitting there like, are you kidding me? Take these off. They nice and dark, I tell you that. Protect my little eyeballs. Child. Yeah, so these are new glasses, y'all. These are my new glasses. So like I said, this one, it's a magnet, and they come off. Yes, your girl, so we're bifocals, whatever. But the thing that goes on this one for the sunglasses, it's a clip-on, and it's like, it has these little rubber things, and it goes on my lenses, and I don't like that. So, yeah. Anyway. I try to put them in here ever so gently, ever so carefully, because, child, ain't nobody trying to, you know. I almost forgot to put my thing up when I was at the store. I was like, oh, shoot. I don't need a damn ticket. But, yeah, I must have snapped on them juveniles. And then they was acting like, oh, she's just going to snap and she going to walk away. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not. I must have stood right there until they finally got uncomfortable enough to leave. I had to get me some forks for my office because a child didn't have no forks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got me 7 forks to put into my thing in my office because I didn't have no forks. But yeah, I was not happy about that. Shoot. Now, how you gonna sit there and put something? And then the one boy told myself, I told them to get that off your car. I told them. I just said, You probably was the person who did it. I was getting ready to say something else. But anyway. And then I guess the dude's sister was there, so she's just all looking. I don't play with kids. I don't play with kids. That's why I only have 2, and that's why mine are 15 years apart. I don't play with kids. Ask baby girl. You want to test me? Baby. It goes down. So, and these little juveniles these days with their little disrespectful behinds, ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, I was hot. And so then, and they were on like the little 4-wheelers and motorized bikes and stuff. I went and got the cop. I said, can you canvass this parking lot? Make sure these juveniles ain't doing nothing destructive. I sure did. And then went and got my boss and the dean. I was like, yep, y'all need to get over here. And I know they was like, she only doing that because of her car. Yep. Protect my investment. Because I got the fussing. Child, I forgot I was at work. Okay? Forgot I was at work. Look at my little thing. I gotta show you this. Ain't he cute? But yeah, I forgot I was at work because, honey, I sure was snapping. I mean, whew, I had lost all sense of self, got to cussing and everything. I'm like, I don't give a daggone. Y'all gonna get some respect around these ports. And then, of course, my husband was like, well, you should have had your... I said, I can't have that on school ground. Now, if it was somewhere else, yes, but not on school ground. Not my job. I got my name inside my glass, too. It says, the boss lady, because, you know, that's what we do. That's who we are. Whew, all right, well, let me put this back in my purse. Anyway, but yes, we're going to see Little Mermaid. I will post pictures at the end of this so you can see me and my babies. We're going to take pictures. Oh, okay. Let me go. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
You came about going up there.